Hey everybody, let's get started today. First off, we're going to be playing some Ludum Dare games like yesterday. I think we'll do this for about 30 minutes, so hopefully I'll get in about 3 or 4 games like last time. We actually got some ratings, so I'm going to play these people's games first. The first one's called Aether Mine. So build a little mining colony from the ground up. Sounds interesting. Greenhouses, power plants. When you sufficient personnel, you can build turrets to protect merchants. Okay, so this actually seems pretty in depth. Actually, is it? Oh, it's even a compo game. Okay. All right. So first off, I'll pause the music so we can hear the game sounds. Oh, let's get started. Okay, I don't have Flash anymore. Alright, I guess we'll play this one tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, I don't really need Flash anymore, so I uninstalled it, but apparently we need it there. Anyway, this game called Don't Step on Humans, or sorry, No Step on Humans. You're in your living room playing a video game. Radioactive Cheeto. Okay. Wow, first Ludum Dare and first game in 15 years or so. Interesting. Okay, let's try it out. Oh, I see. So you want to try and position the feet so they don't crush anyone. There we go. There we go. People don't seem to get out of the way though. Oh, and also if you move your mouse out of the window, it automatically drops the foot. That's what happened there. I don't think I hit that one. Pretty interesting game though. I actually like it, but I think that they're, I don't know, it seems like the people might not be, it might be better if their movement wasn't quite so random. Oh, I did it. Huh, okay, I like that one. Okay, so let's say simple concept. Oh, I didn't actually rate it yet. Overall, well, this is a jam. Oh yeah, because I used pre-made art. I think I'd actually give it a 4. Fun, pretty fun. Innovation, it's fine. Theme, okay. Yeah, I think it did pretty well with the theme. Humor, well, I guess well, this part is humorous. I don't know if that's really affecting the game too much. The only thing I think is that if he's trying to go for humorous, the music is a little grating, I think, and it doesn't really match the humorous feel to me. It's more, I don't know, almost sad, so I wouldn't rate that too well. But yeah, it's a pretty nice game. The main problem is I think the gameplay could be better if the humans moved in a less random way. I guess, yeah, I would complain about the music, but he's not even being rated on sound, so. Okay. Alright, so. Okay, this, I think, is the game. Yeah, that's in Flash. Let me see if I can get it to work while the other game is downloading. So let's see what else is up here today. You're gonna load for me, please. Okay, so Tiny Adventure is up next. That looks interesting. Or Tiny Venture, sorry. Oh, it doesn't look like it's web-based, so let's have this downloading. Oh wow, it's pretty big. Okay. Let's find another game then. Another download. Let's see, this one's shorter. No, okay. Well, it is smaller, but let's try. I guess I'll try a compo game because they're usually smaller. It looks like it's not going to be web-based either. Okay, I'm slowing both these down by downloading them at the same time, so let's stop that. Alright. So Le Petit Shooter. The world is big enough for two of them armed with guns and roses. Both players fight for the right to live on asteroid A22-1. Oh, multiplayer only. Okay, well. Oh, I can't do that either. Looks nice though. I like the art on that one. Just having a hard time finding web games. Usually there's a lot of them up here. Let's see. Okay, that's 26. Okay, I guess we'll just stop this Tiny Venture. It's too big. And I'll just wait for this one to finish. I do want to play this game though, just because I like the graphics for some reason. see, what about this one? Unfortunately, it's another downloadable one. Well, I guess throw is almost done, so while we're playing throw, I'll download this other one. Alright. Okay, so they even got an icon, that's nice. Okay, so I'll start downloading Express Delivery. Alright. But it's okay, Windows, thank you though. R to restart, M mute, E to exit. I guess I should read this. Okay, so it's pretty simple. I'm pressing start game. Space, enter. Oh, I see. Okay, but now it looks like it's getting stuck. Okay, so I'll restart. Oh, okay, so it's opposite. Well, this is a nice little tutorial, actually. Nice physics. I might just be being impatient, but I think they could shorten that in the level complete animation a little bit, but okay, so I'm guessing this is bouncy. Okay, I get it. You're like throwing a little world. That's how they tied it in with the theme. I don't know, that's a bit a bit of a reach, but I guess that doesn't work. Okay, so a little bit farther this way. That time I went too far. It's hard to remember like where my past throws were exactly. Oh, but there we go. Oh, so what's the blue? Okay, I guess it's water. Oh, I wonder how it's different than spikes. Okay, so I guess I need to make it roll on that platform above there. Almost. Okay, so let's do this last level and then we'll go rate it. Oop. Oh, so close. This is going to be hard, I think, because you have to remember exactly where you threw it before and what happened. Okay, let's just try this a couple more times, because, I mean, we know how to do it. We just have to land just right. Okay, there we go. Wasn't sure if it would make it. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. So overall, I'd rate that pretty high. Fun. Innovation, well, I mean, it's okay. Theme, I don't think it fit super well, but at least tried. The graphics, although they did have a nice wavy background, it's not really much to look at. Audio, it was nice. I did like the music. Humor, I don't know, it doesn't seem like they really tried to do it. Well, in the mood and everything was pretty consistent, so. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully I can type game. So yeah, I guess yeah, I really think like some markers for past throws would be really helpful to solve some of the puzzles. Oops, that's not how you spell job. Okay. Alright. Okay, and express delivery just finished. So I'll start downloading this one. Oh, right here. Oh, I already had it open. I guess this little icon doesn't have anything to do with the actual game. Maybe it's because of the tool they use, I'm not sure. This is a Unity game, so it's fun. Well, I guess we did play a couple yesterday. Okay, so you try to find the person in the photo. Interesting. It's pretty impressive for Ludum Dare, actually. Okay, so I need to find that person with the blonde hair. Is this her? Gotta wait for that, for her to leave, I think. I like the models, they're simple, but they have some character. Well, that person actually looks like the person I'm looking for, but I think I'm supposed to avoid her. here we go. What happened? Did I deliver it to the wrong person? Or looks like maybe somebody found me, I don't know. They even have a mini-map up at the top, I just noticed. Oh, here she is. Why do I take a picture out? Sounds like a camera shutter. Yeah, the game could definitely use some music, I think, but I mean the crowd is a nice touch. Is this the right person? I don't know, I think she has too short hair. Mine doesn't have the little curl. Oh, here we go. Alright. So I guess last time maybe I delivered it to the wrong person, that's why I got a game over? I'm not sure. Oh. Random people are... I guess they saw me, I don't know. Or maybe after a while they started to chase after you? Not sure. I think here's the person I'm looking for. Alright, well that's cool. I think I can move on. Okay, so overall... Oh, I never got any dialogue. I wonder what... Maybe I didn't play long enough, I don't know. Fun... It's not super innovative. I guess the small world part of this is just that you're like running into your exes. Okay, I actually did like the graphics a lot. The audio, I could use some work. Well, I mean, the sound effects were good, but there's no music. Maybe that was what they were going for, though. I don't know. Humor, it was fine. The mood was pretty good. The shadows are very pronounced. I wonder if they're trying to go for like a sunset feel. I guess so. Alright. What would I say? I guess maybe I just wasn't watching my back close enough. Is that not how you smell snuck? Or does Chrome not have that word in its dictionary for some reason? I don't know. Okay. Alright, so now we got Taste the Rainbow. Let's see what they say here. Okay, so... Alright. Alright, so it looks like interesting. Some of their writing here makes it seem like there might be some I'm trying to think of the right word. Because I mean the screenshots make it look like it's going to be kind of like a Zen game, but their description there makes it seem like they might be throwing a curveball. We'll have to see.
Taste the motherfucking rainbow!
Alright. Sorry, that was really loud. Let me just turn on the music just in case. Okay. Not really sure. Okay, so I can. I don't really understand what. Oh, okay, so it combines. I think. Alright, there's probably some joke I'm not getting here because those sound effects seem like they're from something else. But whatever. I definitely like the graphics here. It's a nice look. I'm not really sure. Oh, I think you are supposed to maybe combine with equal colors, maybe? Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's see. I don't really understand exactly how to play it, but innovation. Okay, I did like the graphics. The audio, I mean, it was mostly just loud samples. Okay, and the mood, I mean, it seems like they were trying to go with something funny here. Where it was like a Zen look, but then they have those samples there. So I think that to do something like contradiction, so I think they did pretty well with that. But I have to say, the sound effect was a little tiring. Oh, hi Kurariku. Yeah, if you link it here. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to play it today, but we can, I'll definitely put it on my list. Yes, I think they were going for... Yeah, well, at 4:30 I'm supposed to start my game development segment, but I don't know if it's quick. Maybe I can get it in since you're here. That's sorry, what I'm thinking for. But yeah, go ahead and post your game here. Maybe I'll take a look at it. Okay, Space Hummus. I like the name already. Oh, that is true. Well, actually, it showed up for me. Yeah, usually it does delete the links. I don't know why it didn't, but I guess it worked out well. I like the graphics so far. Okay, so it's a web game. Alright, so I'll try it in a second. Let me finish commenting on this. Oops. Pressed wrong button there. Alright. Okay. So we're done with this one. Space Hummus is next. I like that. Is this a jam game or... Oh, it's a compo game. That's pretty impressive. You're able to do all these graphics, I think. I definitely like hummus, so... Oh no, no more space pitas. Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Took like 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. It's a nice little Mario Galaxy style platformer. Oops. Oh no. Okay. I like how the physics don't automatically make you stick to the planet, so you have to kind of plan your jumps a little more. Oopsie. I'm determined to finish this one. Yeah, no gravity pull. You just kind of stick to the planet you're walking on. Okay, I think I understand now. Oh, the gravity direction just stays the same the moment you jump. That's a smart way to handle it, I think. Oh, I see. Oh, right. Okay, that's smart. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it confused me there because when you're on the bottom of the planet, the arrows are kind of reversed, which I guess you have to do, but it does make it a little hard to control. Oh, I messed up there. Okay, so I want to make sure that I go around. Oops, almost did that. I always have to pause there a little bit to make sure I got my bearings. Okay, there we go. Maybe I could skip to that pink one, I wonder. Yeah, that's easier than trying to land on that small planet, I think. Okay. What's this one do? Okay. I like the sound effects, by the way. Oops. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so you gotta be careful right there. Yeah, I skipped the game quite easily, I can see that. That's no fun though, to skip everything. Oop. Oh, bumpers. Okay, I almost got it there by accident. Oops. Oh, messed up there. How come it sometimes jumps? Maybe it's because I'm jumping into it. Yeah. Oops. After bumper level, there's 2 more. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a... Probably should stop soon, but I'm actually having a lot of fun with this game. Oop. Okay. Almost got that one. Yeah, the only really criticism I'd have is sometimes it gets confusing which way the arrows will move you, but I don't really know a way to fix that easily, so I think that this kind of comes with the territory of making these kind of games. Maybe I need to go the other way around it. Try and go in between instead of over. I don't think that'll work either, actually. Maybe it'd be easier just to do that. There we go. Okay, so what's going on here? You can kind of see one far away. Oops, did that backwards. Oh, did it backwards again. Okay, so I want to move left arrow key. Or no, right arrow key. Oh no. Okay, so I'll try and do this legitimately first. Okay, so it's like a rhythm you have to jump. Try another control scheme when you press down. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know how to solve this. I think the way you did it is the best way, but I mean it still has some confusion, obviously. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to jump on that one. Let's just see what's ahead. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Oh no. Poor little guy. That was really great, actually. That's probably one of my favorites I've played so far, so great job. Okay, well I'll write you a comment later, but I think I better get back to the game development. But yeah, thanks for showing me your game. I really enjoyed it. Alright. Alright, so yeah, thanks everybody for watching that segment, and I'll start working on our game now. Let's see. Okay. I had a good experience with it. I think most people don't get it and they get frustrated. Oh yeah, I could see that. I think, yeah, I actually think that since you can cheat, it does help you skip levels that are a little too hard. But I can see if you don't even try, you might not have that much fun. Alright. Oh, I need to update my stream title actually. Game development and playing creative. Okay, there we go. What am I working on? It's like pretty early in development, but I'm trying to make a multiplayer or online multiplayer game that kind of takes the battle system of Pokemon and merges it onto like a chessboard thing, kind of like Fire Emblem. But I don't really have a whole lot to show, fortunately, so far. Let's get rid of some of these extras. Right now you can just kind of click. Oh, it doesn't even move right now. I forgot because we're working on adding AI players, so. Oh, hi Vexy. Yeah, I just finished, but yeah, you can give me a link and I'll play it tomorrow. You can DM me on Twitter if you want, and then I can even message you when I play your game. Never tried multiplayer. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I went with this, is because I wanted to learn how to do it. Thanks for following, Karu. Our cuckoo. Alright. So, I guess I'll see what these errors were. So we can see where it was. So the turn option chooser at 45. Okay, maybe this. Why would that give an error? Maybe mismatch types. No, that's the only thing though. Okay, let's try this again and see if it pops up. Yep, it still does. Okay. So that's at component registry 102. So I guess I'll look there and see exactly what it's trying to assert for. Oh, is it 102? At 84. Okay. So it's saying when I register that it already contains it. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's because I think I put in the wrong components. It should be play components. Yeah, that's it. So the problem is I basically got the integers swapped. So yeah, I need to try to have better error handling there. Okay. Oh, there we go. I thought it was freezing on me. Okay, so no more errors. Let's see if it'll let me move. No, not yet. Okay. That might be... Maybe that's what's supposed to happen. Oh, it is what's supposed to happen because the... Where is it? Yeah, I remember what was going on now. Okay. Yeah, the choice action collector gets all the actions for all players, and so it's waiting for the AI player, which obviously has not given any actions yet. Alright, so what I need to do is start working on that. Here it is, AI manager. Alright, because right here I either need to run a Lua script for the AI, or alright, I need to this is where we stopped. So this on hijack needs to be able to set the controlling player from the. So what I'm trying to do is I want to have a second player that I can actually control locally just for testing, but since that's never going to be in the final game, I'm kind of making it work through the AI system. So okay, so if how do we do this? We kind of need to be able to call this again, but change the controlling player. Private void, let's say, start with player. And then we basically copy this, except we just set controlling player to whatever player we're given. Okay. Then we call start with player P. That's all we have to do. And so on hijack, we would just call. Well, first we want to make sure that the option phase is inactive. And also, we'd probably want to make sure that the choice phase is in the correct phase as well, which I think. Oops, I keep on spelling it like that. This option. Alright, so if... Okay, so yeah, if this is true, all we have to do is call start with player. Okay, and then the AI manager, it will need to get that hijack. I guess there's no really reason that this has to be debug. Because I mean, it might be useful. It'll never happen in the actual final game, but for testing, I think it'd be good. Okay, so hijack. Okay, so we'll do that. And then I think we'll also need the choice subphase, because that's when we know that we should hijack it when the subphase is changed. We won't actually subscribe. We'll just wait until it's different here in the update. Okay, so if option phase state is inactive, then we call this hijack action chooser with a script index. And that's all we have to do, because then the state would change to active, and eventually the turn option chooser will send back everything we need. So when does it send its actions to the on actions chosen? Where does it do that? Okay, right here. know why I have this select action separated. Let's clean this up a little bit. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, so let's actually see if it works correctly. So what should happen, we can move the first player, which is right here, and then it switches over. You can see the option phase is active. So then if I click here, okay, so that doesn't work. But if I click here, it should have let me choose to move here with this player. Okay, so yeah, let me move here. So I think the problem was that it was still looking at the first player to see where the active, or like where the good places to move were. And I think that's because of this test query. So what we need to do, we need to have a subscribable int for the like active choosing player for all these other classes to deal with. I think this is fine. I mean, we could, like, all these random actions and things we could put in one object. That might be better. Because, I mean, you don't need to subscribe to each separate one. And that will clean things up a little bit. So let's see. This will be current option. I guess scope. That's one way to call it. So we have. Okay, so public options. I probably want them to be private, actually. Do we really? I don't think anything uses this action list anymore. Yeah, so we don't really need that. We just need all the possible options and then the player index, and we'll probably also have like ability index, monster index as things go on. Okay, so let's see. Alright, it's not the right namespace. And then we should probably create static creator. Alright. Okay. So we don't need this separate controlling player because we just set it in the scope. Okay, so let's get rid of this selected player actions, as well as, where's the options? Selected turn options. Do we need? No, this one holds the list of all actions on this turn, so yeah, we do need that still. Okay, so all I have to do is say, so I don't have to do that at all, but the options, just actually do the scope options equals. Okay, well actually we should first set the scope player so that the test query can use that. So we'd send scope player and then scope options chosen action. Oh yeah, I'm missing one list there. Oops, why did I do that? Okay, I guess I accidentally deleted that curly brace there. Okay. So now what I need to do is make that test query take into account the current player. Okay, so current option scope. And then this is the play components. Alright, there we go. That's right, yeah, right now it just uses the first monster. But what we actually want to do is do something like this. Battle players, scope, player, team 0. So yeah, this is a bit hard to see, but all it does is it takes the player, the currently active player, and takes the first monster out of their team. And again, this is just for testing, so it's all fine. I think that might be all I need to do. There's probably some other errors in here, but maybe not. It's the AI manager. On actions chosen as assigned but never used. Okay, well that's just because we'll need that for when we execute Lua scripts, but not yet, so I'll just comment it out so it won't bother me with it. Okay, so now I click here, it should let me move, and then the purple. Okay, so something went wrong there. So turn option chooser 77, let's see what that is. Oh, I see. I need to see if chosen action. I think I accidentally erased the if statement before. So if chosen action is greater than or equal to 0. It actually should let me move there. Yeah, it's still not taking into account the different player, I don't think. Why is that? Okay, so let's add some logging here. Start. So that should be enough. I mean, because we can see if the right player is being sent or not. Oh, -1. How can it even be -1? Oh. Yeah, I'm sending the AI script index. Okay, that was kind of silly of me. We actually need the player index, which is in this waiting players list, so. Okay. Okay, so that time it did a little better, kind of. Because it let player 1 move here, but then when I try to move to purple, it still doesn't let me. And you can see it like moves there and then moves me right away. So it's still not registering to the second player. But that actually might just be... I bet that's actually the turn option, or this test generator. Yeah, it sets the source monster always to 0. So int monster index. So it's kind of doing what it's supposed to be doing, but... Okay, and then int player index equals scope player. I think we'll need both of these. Okay, and then we set the monster index here. Alright, so let's try this now. Hello, Storm. I'm doing fine, how are you? Okay, still not... Still being a little weird, huh? Let's see. Okay, so controlling player 1. Okay, and it does change to 1 here. We can see that it's still... It's being a little weird. Maybe because the player mover doesn't take those indexes into account. Okay, so it does actually, doesn't it? Okay, so let's do some debugging here. So player, monster, and then I guess I'll do space as well, even though that's working okay. What is it? Okay, target index, okay. forgot the semicolon at the end. Okay, so let's see. Did it not print it out? Start player 1. Did I not save? No, I did. Okay, guys, this is there's 2 actions because it should be this player move here and this player move there. It's in phase O, yeah. Okay, then the server changes, yeah, so that's what's confusing me. And the execution subphase, oh here it is, so player 0, monster 0, space 5. Okay, so either some of the stuff is not carrying over, which could be. And then we have 2 action. Yeah, so it looks so good. This is confusing. So either, I guess I should actually put these debugs right at the beginning to make sure that the actions are being set correctly as well. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. So how about, when it gets all the actions, I'll have it print out all of them. Okay, we can actually do it like this. We'll just put in the action type right there. How's your day been so far, Storm? Alright, let's see. Okay, so before we even send it to the server, we can see that there's still 0. Why does that happen? Game action equals. Okay, so we'll print it out here too. Somewhere the data is being lost. So that's good. Oh no, that's not good because that's supposed to be when the controlling player is 1. So this is just the components. Maybe. That's still good. It's not like we get it from different component registries. Or do we? This is a play subcontroller. And this one actually might be the map controller. So is that the problem? Yeah, that is the problem. Okay. So the problem was I think that they had separate okay, there's some other problem here. It's that they had like different current option scopes. Alright, and this is a map component, so I need to get the play sub controller. Oops. And so this part is a global component, this is the play component, and this is actually a map component. So kind of confusing there, but alright, there we go. Just trying to find the action debug lines. Okay, right here. That's actually good, it worked pretty well. So I think now it'll let me move both here, which obviously probably won't happen in the final game, but no, they switch places. Okay, that's pretty cool. Right. I'll leave the actions because they might be useful in the future. Or those action debug lines. Okay, well I think that's controls both of these pretty much. Can't really do this part until we figure out how we're going to do the Lewis script, so because it will need some way to like wait until the AI is done. So yeah, I'll wait on that. Okay, so now maybe we should test separate clients. The game doesn't support that just yet because we need one to be a host and one to be the client. Okay, so let's see. So where is it that actually starts up the server? I forget where I did that. Not the game. Is it the app controller? No. It's not the game link, is it? Okay, so this starts at the scene, alright. Maybe I did it in the server game. Yeah, I start the server on. Okay, so I should move that code somewhere else. Probably the game link because it handles starting things up. Wait, it'd be right here, game link loader, because we have the load modes. So why don't I just go ahead and have private bool start as host. Okay, and then let's see, networking. Why don't we just add it to the usings at the top? Okay, so start server. What is this? Let's see, do I actually need to do that? Thinking about it. Because we can just use the GUI right here to start a server and a host. Oh yeah, because it's trying to send a message before everything's been initialized. So we will need to fix that. Yeah, so we can just use that Unity GUI to start the server and stuff. Now that I think about it. But the different parts of the game will need to wait until it's connected to do all their things. Okay, so let's start with the server. Or we can start with the error, I suppose. So the thing is that, yeah, the initialize is trying to send that message, but it's not connected, so that's why it was giving that error. Where is it? Yeah, I don't need this object at all, actually. So, comparing to how I was yesterday, what's better? Or do you mean me or the program? Okay, so where is it? I guess I can just look here and see at... Oh no, because it's on the... Well, in the program, we finished the AI system and got a second controllable player up and running. And for me, I'm feeling about the same as yesterday, so. Although a little hot right now. The weather's not too good today. So where? I'm trying to find... I guess I'll just go in the flow manager and look... whatever looks for this initialized state. Okay, so it only happens in the ready check. I hope you're doing pretty good too. Oh, yeah, I'm always a little tired by now, but yeah, not too bad. Okay, so really what this needs to do is... I guess we can go ahead and start the reconnection system because yeah, these ready checks just need to freeze until we're connected. Reconnection will kind of be like a super state over everything else, actually. Might move that initialization out of the match state. So let's actually, instead of just reconnection, because it probably will run at the very beginning as well. Yeah, time zones are really annoying. But this is how it works. I'll be awake until... Oh, that's okay, just stay as long as you want. I understand if you have to go. Definitely had days like that. So, I guess... start with none and then initialize. Okay, connected. And then we'll have like a searching. And maybe more. I guess we can actually remove this out of here. So the ready check manager, I don't think it'll care about the match phase anymore. It'll actually want the connection phase. Oh, you're like the other day. We'll just have to scare you again. Oh, does it not do that like that? Maybe... Oh right, I forgot to change this. Okay, so yeah, not match phase anymore. If you do all of these, yeah, when the turn phase changes, yeah, it goes inactive. So we just have to make sure that when the match, the flow controller Yeah, it does go to none. Okay, so that's fine. You want to save the slime? Okay. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff up here. Okay, so now this is good because every time we have to reinitialize the connection, it'll do this ready check. So that's fine. Oh, okay, we're doing a private actually. Yeah, this is what I want, the connection manager. And then what does this need? I guess it just needs the connections phase, really. And does it need to know if it's a host or not? I'm not sure. Alright. Okay, so actually, did I even... Yeah, I didn't create a new component here. Okay, and then I also kind of want to add one of these debug lines to it. So we probably could press play and things would sort of work, except we have to wait until we get connected, so it won't... Yeah, actually it won't start just yet, so... Is this Banjo-Kazooie? It kind of sounds like it, but at the same time it doesn't, I'm not sure. So kind of... I need some class like I did before that just had a simple connection and that I didn't have to worry about if I was a host or not. Maybe I'll just pull that out of our other game. Okay, so documents. Oops, wrong folder. Let's see, what it was called, like the connection helper. Yeah. So this will be actually maybe in this, yeah, the global, because it'll be used by everything else. So yeah. Let's call it, I guess connection helper was a pretty good name. Okay. I'll get rid of this at the beginning. Oh, okay. Should have just erased everything, but... I think I'm missing a curly brace at the end. I deleted one too many. There we go. Okay, so a lot of this stuff is not in the game anymore. Okay, so I'm not gonna worry about doing this because we'll just have a direct handle on it. Alright, Storm. Have a good night. I'll see you then. Love you too. Okay, so yeah, this is good. So again, none is basically never been set up. Let's maybe change this to like preparing, connected, and then stopped. And then of course the mode is host or client. Okay, so we don't need all these commands anymore. And we might need something like the local helper because we'll just have we'll have the local machine, which tells you if you're the host or not. But actually, maybe we don't even need that anymore. Where did I put that object? That's the local machine. Oh, it's in the data. Yeah, so it just tells you if you're the host, so I don't really need it because this connection helper will handle that. But I'll leave with that class just in case, because I guess we will have to store like the server password when we do that. Okay, so so yeah, we'll register it to the global components. Okay, and then we want the state. Okay, so this is where we subscribe if a connection changes. Actually, now thinking about it, I guess the host would need to know if it lost connection with another player. So how do I want to handle that? Maybe, yeah, this, now that I think about it, this should be in the networking class. Makes sense. Oops. Okay, so let's just move it down there. And I guess really this server and client can use this object to keep track of when the connections change. Okay, yeah, so these are the callbacks for like when different states change. So maybe I don't need these callbacks and I can just have this Unity link manage the states itself. But I guess we will still need callbacks for errors and things. Okay, so let's see. Alright, so I think what I'll do here is this class will just keep track of the connection state itself, and then instead of us having some other class just listen to all these events and do it, but then it'll also need to have an event for like these different disconnects. Well, I guess maybe that, yeah, probably not the best idea. Okay, so first let's just worry about the client side, and I'll do the server side later. Yeah, because really the client side is what matters the most. In terms of gameplay, yeah, if you lose connection on the server side, I guess the game would still pause, but we would just wait for the client to connect to us. So this will be client connection watcher. Okay, and here we'll have state machine. Oops. Yeah, it's complaining because it's outside the actual class. And this will be public. Okay, and then we'll have the enumeration. So client connection state, so none, yeah, then seeking, yeah, then validating, connected, and I guess we'd have a refused and a lost. This will just register itself to the game. Yeah, it should be a component because the connection helper will need it to get it. So game components, add, oh yeah, register. So global comps. Oops. That's weird. Okay. And then we'll set up, yeah, all these client callbacks we'll handle. So on connect. On disconnect. What else is there for here? On start. stop. Now, if I remember right, stop is actually called if there's an error or a disconnection, not only if we manually stop. So yeah, we might have to do some funny handling of that. Okay. So how will we take care of validation as well? Because that would really be something that these classes would handle, not anything else. Well, I guess when we get connected, we would change the state to validating and then do that. So connection state. Okay, we want to make this. I guess do we want to have? Yeah, I don't know if we want to actually have the client connection watcher as a component or just this connection state. Well, I guess the watcher should be because it might actually provide like what the actual error was in case we need that. Oh, we got no setting. Error. Not sure if this always means we got disconnected, but we might as well treat it as a disconnection and then try and reconnect. Okay, then private network error. And we'll save this error in case something needs to look it up. Here, connection state is, oops, copied more than I had thought. So on start, we would just set it to seeking. And then on stop, I don't think this is completely true, but we'll just set it to none because we want to reset. Because like I said, I think this on stop is actually called sometimes after error and disconnect, but we'll have to see exactly how it works. Okay, so let's see, how do we do validation? So we really need to send a message to the server, and then the server would deal with it. Yeah, so it's not really that difficult. Okay, so C validation, and then we'll have the server validation, which is just a response. But does this class itself do the validating, or will something else? This is a question. I mean, the name is Watcher, so maybe it just sets these states. we should name that. Let's call it client validation request. Because client validator seems like it's the one that's doing the validation. But that would actually be a server side. Okay, so what do we need here? We need the state machine. Oh no, we just need the client connection watcher. Why does that not show up? Oh yeah, because it's in the game logic. That's fine. This repeated message helper is not in the game logic though, so maybe should some of this stuff... I mean, this repeated message helper is in networking. Yeah, I think I'll just move this over. Although it doesn't actually have any networking. Yeah, so let's leave that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I don't need to register, because all I'll do is that when the watcher state enters validation, we'll start the project ourselves, and then we'll let the watcher know when we get the message back from the server. Or maybe the watcher can even listen for the server message, I don't know. Okay. So we want to subscribe here. So on connection state change. Right, we want to throw away this argument like usual. Okay, so if watcher.connection state okay, so if validating, that means we need to send our message. I guess we really just need to send one, but we should probably have a timeout so that if the server doesn't send us back a message, then we can just assume that we weren't validated. I guess we'll wait 10 seconds. That means we're night ticking. Alright, we need a float, timer, and then we also need to be able to turn on the ticking janitor on and off. we actually don't have to do that. We can just use the active because we're not gonna register it to any activation list. And then if timer is greater than or equal to timeout period, then just not validated, and then we'll just need to send some, let the watcher know. Okay, so timer equals 0, and I guess we can deactivate ourselves now. Well, we would, so else, say tick helper active equals false, so let's deactivate it there. So I need to send a message to the server, so call unity link client send message. Okay, and it's client validation, and so I need to send a validation message. So before we know there's two things, private string password, which maybe we won't store this as a string, maybe we'll actually store it as an int, and we'll just hash it somehow, but I guess string is fine for now. And then private bool okay, well now we actually, there's more than two phases, because before we only had lobby and play, but now we have at least lobby, play, and the lobby, so let's do okay, we can actually just do something like this. We can add more as needed. Okay, and one other thing is we need some way to identify which player we're trying to play as. So maybe the player should have their own name, maybe. For now, I'll just say player. And yeah, we'll actually just make these all integers for now, because I'm pretty sure that would be a better way to handle it. And I guess we could even just have the integer of the player, but it might be a better way to do it. So I guess the question is, how does this get that information? We'll need to store it somewhere, huh? Oh, what's it complaining about? Oh, validation message needs to implement message base. Okay, so we'll set password Oh, did I make them private? Yeah, I did. They need to be public. Okay, so yeah, this is not how we'll do it, obviously, because we need to get real values for each of these. Okay, so this is actually validation request message. And then the server will just send back validation response message. Or maybe result would be better. Okay, and this really will just have a boolean saying true if we're accepted or not. So public bool accepted. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's handle that message now. So register, handler, server validation, and validation result. Okay, so first try to get the validation result message. Okay, and if message does not equal null. Oh, and also we need to make sure we're in the right state. Okay. And then signal if we were accepted or not. So yeah, we need to somehow let the client state watcher know that. But yeah, I think this is probably a good place to stop for today. Yeah, before I get too far into all this. But thanks everybody for watching, and I had fun playing the Ludum Dare game, so I think, yeah, we'll continue doing that. Seems like I got quite a bit of viewers there, so maybe we should spend a bit more time on it. I don't know, but I really want to also work on this game, so I don't know, we'll see. But thanks everybody for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow at 5 Eastern, and I hope to see you there. Bye bye.